investing is very similar to flying airplanes. Once you get in an airplane and take off, you have risk. It's how you manage that risk. That's the more you know about the airplane, the more you know about the weather, the more you study, the better off you're going to be. So you can't avoid risk. You need to manage risk. I was really getting bored with what's happening, so I had this whim. I said, gee, I want to be a pilot. It was a passion, and I haven't been in airplanes before. I think I flew in one commercial airplane and then one light airplane, that's it. But then I went to pilot training. I rejoined the ROTC back then, and I got my commission to go in the Air Force. But then I delayed that by going into for my master's degree. To me, it was one of my really a terrific accomplishment for me to be going from hardly being in an airplane, and you go to pilot training, and we had 60 some in our class. Only 33 of us graduated, and 1 year later, you're flying supersonic jets in formation at night. 1 year, a terrific experience, and getting my Air Force wings to me was a tremendous personal accomplishment for me. I spent 5 years on active duty. I flew B-52s for Strategic Air Command. I did a tour in Vietnam as a forward air controller. Then when I got out of the Air Force in 1970, I joined the reserves, and we flew A-37 fighter jets for about 12 years. So I had about almost 18 years in the Air Force. What forward air controllers did in Vietnam was control the airstrikes. So we were in a small airplane, talking to the people on the ground and coordinating with the fighter jets coming in, then running the battle. And so we would be below flying, being very vulnerable to ground fire and that type of thing. So it was a very challenging. What happened was that the jets were so fast coming in, they needed to have the forward air controllers. We had rockets on our airplane, and we would shoot a rocket down with white smoke and then tell the airplanes where to drop the bombs so we could help protect the people on the ground. So it was very challenging. But during that time in the reserves, I was also starting my business, so I was doing both things at that time. But flying's been a good passion of mine. I enjoyed it very much.